dimensional.
Yeah, he's kind of just bad, right? The problem with Malphite is you get your ulti flashed and you don't have any counterplay to that.
Yeah.
You can't like ulti flat. There's no cool combo. Like if Jarvan gets his EQ flashed, you can predict it.
Yeah.
But there's no counterplay to Malphite. You ult in, get flashed late game and die, and the game's over.
Yep, Aerie is the choice. Makes sense, come to think of it, because as soon as you Q, Kennan's able to just E and dodge all the damage, and you kind of you kind of just don't have a keystone at that point. It's often what you see in a lot of these AP champs, I suppose, when they take Aerie over Comet, when they have the option, should I say, is if someone can easily get away from, Comet does more damage.
You don't take Comet against Ahri.
Yeah. It's much more damage, but much easier to obviously avoid. Aerie unavoidable.
Yeah, nothing too scandalous happening in the early game. We can just like standard lane, some deep vision for West Point.
Conqueror the choice from Ching9. Kind of surprised. I guess against Leona and Malphite it's good, but I don't know that you really care about Israel's damage on them that much.
Yeah, probably just the lane thing.
Well, it sucks in lane.
Oh, Conqueror feels pretty good.
Percy attack's definitely better at the moment. Because of the changes that came through as well.
Yeah, I haven't played as much with the new Press the Attack, but I remember Conqueror feeling quite good. That's real.
It's not bad in any case, but I think Tristana probably going to be the main threat when it comes to dealing with Malphite and Leona as the game progresses.
Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't really feel like you have to deal with the Malphite, right? With Ezreal and Tristana on your team, your carries shouldn't really be getting hit by these Malphite ultis.
Ching9, very low.
Yeah, he's taking some terrible trades at some point. Must have just tanked a Leona. Alistar, the most useless support at level 1.
Yeah, close to Leona, right? But Zenith Blade kind of makes her slightly better.
Yeah.
Although in the same... Oh, that's a bad timing. Kerry not able to get off that Pulverize.
Yeah, ends up being a good trade for West Point. But like you said, if Kerry had skilled his Q fast enough to interrupt the Leona E there, I was probably Sha9's flash gone.
That might have actually resulted in a kill too, because you're just getting Pulverized headbutted under tower and
I think
chased down.
You usually have enough time to flash the headbutt part. If you're just mashing F while you're stunned in the Pulverize. Kongyue eyeing up this red buff. Does he have Smite? He does not yet, and Godtone does.
Has a Smite back now. So
yeah, massive reset.
50-50. Godtone no ward in this bush. Kerry coming along. It's going to be picked up. Who got it? It was Kongyue. Kerry here first, or very similar timing to be fair. Xenoblade does go wide.
Oh, nice spear.
Flash forward. It's a nice Pulverize. Godtone getting the shield as well from that passive through the Vi. And
another nice spear lands. Really nice peel from Kerry for his jungler there. Ends up being a trade of...
Kerry does have flash. He's going to have to flash out of that. Oh, Godtone. Just gets cancelled on the back end off his recall, but will be able to get to safety. All the while, though, Ching9 has been picking up minion waves.
Yeah, Godtone's about to be very, very far behind now. He's a flashless Fi, and he's about to lose his entire bot side.
Kind of scary to use the Arcane Shift now, although Kerry's managed to find his way back to this tower, so no real threat of a dive now. Oh!
Wow, nice spears from Kongyue so far. Using Fog of War really well. And... slight CS deficit for Hellpigs in the bot lane, but that is not nearly as concerning as what Godtone CS is going to look like this game. He may be able to contest these.
Yeah, Smite versus no Smite, so at least he should get the big chicken. Does, but Kongyue picks up all the small ones, which does not bode well for Godtone here.
Yeah, 1-on-6 trading hard with enemy mid laner so that he cannot rotate onto this Nilly. Yeah, Godtone's just kind of stuck following Kongyue around, or maybe getting followed himself.
Oh yeah, this is a disaster.
As Smite on Godtone doesn't get there in time. Yeah, very depressing. He will get his Gromp at least. Ooh,
Noli almost getting solo killed out.
Very close to going down.
Not something we usually see in this matchup.
Yeah, probably has to just commit his TP here, and he'll be fine. Yeah,
this matchup was always somewhat Trist favored at this stage of the game. And now Trist got even stronger at this stage of the game, but Noli losing it early. So 116 showing his prowess in the mid lane. Yeah, that's a player it seems you can trust on a counter pick. Very consistent. We'll pick up counter picks like the Lucian into Corki in a week's time as well and play it very well. I mean, Jace loses to Corki. I mean, sorry, to Tristana at this point. Yeah, he's just winning, right? Yeah, it's pretty insane.
much harder scaling build as well with a tier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tristana probably scales harder.
Vamp Scepter picked up, actually.
Yeah, so we'll be going for the Blade of the Rune King, most likely. Makes sense. You're against a bunch of health. Every single champ really builds health.
Nice. Helping's got Little V's Flash. That's very big. While Cha9, he's a little overextended while Cha9 is up the river. Now, maybe this is a chance for Godtone to get himself back in the game. Flash onto this Kaisa. There is vision in the river for West Point, but Godtone is dodging it for now.
Yeah, Lil V realizing what could become of this and is playing respectful.
Yeah, without Carry's Flash, it's so hard to make this play.
There will be a timing, though. Carry did lose Flash a long time ago. Probably does have Cosmic Insight, and thus will have his Flash up significantly earlier than Lil V.
Yeah, maybe your priority as Godtone is to have ulti for that window.
Yeah.
No, but it's going to be really hard with how many of his camps keep getting stolen.
He needs to go to Void Grubs. The XP from Void Grubs is really... Oh, nice cancel there on that Zenith Blade from Carry.
Yeah, this is why this is such a good pick into the Leona. Similar to the Rel Q interaction with Nautilus Q. Never really in any danger because you can interrupt their engage and proc your Aftershock.
Okay, yeah, Godtone, he's going to be able to pick up the XP from these Void Grubs. Really important. Kongyue taking away the Raptors, though, so...
Yeah, going to get Raptors and Dragon, probably.
Godtone's getting doubled in CS.
Yeah, it's not good. We'll at least get the Void Grubs for his team. Will be traded for the Dragon by Kongyue if he doesn't look for a gank here.
Yeah, Dragon's going to be his. We'll see if Godtone has the confidence to look for this red buff. Just spawned, Kongyue.
I mean, Kongyue's on vision. He certainly should.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Malphite can come and disrupt
This will be a real test, because he definitely should. There's no reason why he should not.
Yeah. And he has Prio top.
Okay, I think he's going for Raptors.
His Prio top and his mid's not... Enemy mid's not even there. It looks like... Yeah.
Nice. Okay, good. So we'll be able to reclaim a little bit of the CS deficit.
Yeah, he'll actually pick up 2 camps here. Pretty good.
Could even opt for 3. And he should, because...
I think that's ambitious.
No, I mean, Nidalee's still not anywhere, and you do Raptors immediately. Still has a smite. Hopefully, goes over. Going to take those Krugs. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Get a bit of CS back for himself.
Yeah, looks like Kongyue will be on the Raptors.
Yeah, he will see him on that mid ward, so now we'll know the Raptors are an option.
And Godtone gets 6 here, so he should be able to defend his topside camps now. Problem is his bot side camps are coming up too.
Oh, something's happening bot. Zenith Blade Char actually underneath the tower almost there on Halpig's side, but...
Oh, wow,
nice flash.
What a flash.
Yeah. It was importantly a flash for a kid in ult, so you'll take that every day of the week as Halpigs.
Yeah, they didn't commit anything to that. Good discipline from Godtone to not ult that guy.
Flash Zenith Blade does go wide. Kongyue down in this area. Char might have died really quickly, though, if that did connect.
Yeah, Aftershock Leona, though.
Yeah. I mean, there's I don't know, there's Ignite. I think there was a real risk. Alas, not going to have to find out. What happened, bot? Oh, it was just a nice...
Yeah, Ali.
Yeah.
Feels like in this Ali Leona support matchup, it's just whoever goes loses the trade.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time. I mean, if you can go on the AD carry, it feels better, and Leona kind of can't go on Israel.
Ever, yeah.
Whereas Alistair can get onto a Kaisa.
Yeah. Yes, feels like there is kill pressure for the Helpigs, but should never be any for West Point's bot lane. I think they recognized that when they took Exhaust on this Leona. Very good against the Kennen.
Yeah, but you definitely want Exhaust. If you ever see a Kennen in your game, that champ is almost entirely deleted
by Exhaust.
So
kind of Diana, same deal.
Yeah, much the same. The problem with Diana is usually used just as a combo. So that was a really small jump, or did it get cancelled? I didn't quite see.
Oh, Nui in trouble mid now.
Yeah, I mean, you have to back off Nui. It's very greedy to go for these. I guess does use the Buster shot.
I think he was trying to bait the Jace Q and interrupt it with the Buster shot.
Playing with fire. Godtone, he is in danger. He's being collapsed on by 4 people. Vault Breaker used. This is just a very dead Vi. He does pop that flash. It's going to be answered back by 116's flash, and he is able to pick up that first blood over to Ryu on the top side.
Yeah, look at how good the vision is in this top side for West Point. They have 2 wards. They could see Godtone the entire time he's walking through his jungle. suddenly the entire Avengers show up. Goten just goes down.
Yeah. And kind of the fruits of Kongyue's labor, just having complete control over the jungle the entire game means
Yeah.
whenever you want, you can just send your support to any area of the jungle and have utmost control.
Yeah, and if Nidalee gets too far ahead of this Vi, you can just do this every time Malphite ult is up. He's just on vision this entire way, by the way. Cha even places a ward in this pixel bush here once he goes on him. I mean, yeah, just such a decisive play from West Point, and these are the improvements we've seen from them. Whether you needed to commit all 4 ultimates and flashes and everything there, it's not as important as that how cleanly you commit to that play and all timed it very well as well, actually.
One under some pressure here
nice
on the top
TP.
side. Does use his ult, but yeah, 1 minion saved. Is going to get a nice stun off as Guang, but Phase Rush Jace is going to sprint away, and we've got a 2-0 Malphite now up in this top lane.
Yeah, what an insane TP from 116 to secure that kill in cage.
Might be being able to answer back though as Char's getting looked at. Nice pulverize means that Char is in absolute no man's land. No one really can come to save him. Ching9 should be able to pick up this kill. One more Mystic shot will do it. And there it is.
Yeah, what Helpigs get on the board now. Feeling pretty good about themselves. Looks like I'd be very surprised if Kongyue gives up this dragon. He can even stop. Oh, it's not even up yet, the dragon. So he will be able to contest this dragon now. Kennen no ulti, no TP means this is just a dragon for West Point. Uncontestable.
Yeah. Game though still is relatively close in terms of gold. So certainly not out of it are Helpigs, but it's looking tough. Admittedly, if there's any jungler you want to be behind on, it is junglers like Vi, where you can kind of just do your job by pressing R on an important
still
target.
Always useful. Doesn't have massive follow-up though, just Ezreal ulti really. Ching9 dodges the Zenith Blade. Getting very aggressive, Cha9. Probably because his ADC has his item completed now.
You know, do you remember that Char used to just be called Char? And when he was laning with Ching9, he swapped his name to Char9, and now they're laning against each other.
Yeah, he's just kept it now.
They're just taunting him, perhaps.
Going to be the dragon picked up for West Point as expected. No way to contest this without Kennen ulti or TP.
Yeah, very far ahead in Italy.
Yeah, I think Kongyue is way overdue for a recall, by the way.
Yeah, coming through now.
See what he buys here.
Oh, looks like Lichbane.
Could be Lichbane and his boots at least.
Yeah. Lichbane.
Oh, he's actually pretty broke. Okay.
He might be
Didn't
saving
end up getting
the gold.
kills.
A lot of the time, if you are just very far ahead, you don't really need the boots. So you can save gold for something more important, whatever he chooses. Oftentimes it has been Leandri's, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's that, just because he probably would have bought components for whatever he... Unless he's saving for exactly Rabadons. Which would be very exciting.
I hope we don't see another game of someone saving 3k gold.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Tone has an Eclipse.
But yeah, he is actually quite strong on the Vi, especially if he fights this Nidalee. Nidalee, Jace, or Kaisa actually go down real quick to this Vi. The problem is, this Vi also goes down very quickly.
What's carried on him?
Yeah, very aggressively
They're just
positioned.
walking back together.
I think they can just take this tower.
Yeah, are they going to look for Lil V? This is an Eclipse Vi. Kind of wanted to see them pull the trigger. I'm not sure if they win, but I mean, Kerry can tank up the tower for a very long time.
Oh, we have Leandri's Kennen. Don't know if I love that.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of health that's going to be built.
Yeah, Nidalee builds a lot of health.
Only really Kaisa not.
Yeah.
Although maybe Lethality Jace, I'm not
sure Jace actually ends up getting that much.
Not these days, I suppose. Oh, nice damage coming through from Char9 though. Or Ching9 even.
Dominating this lane are Kerry and Ching9. Very good matchup they've picked for themselves. And Kaisa honestly just feels like a tier below the Ezreals and Zeris. And that is mid tower gone for West Point. They didn't even lose their bot tower as well. Cha9 mega chunk.
It's gonna be
Re-engage.
fine, though. Oh, we're fighting. Okay. Oh, okay. A bunch of flashes used, but No one going down just yet. Guang, he's in a position. Ryu,
Malphite's here.
watch out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he Malphite's here, but he cannot push ulti. He's looking at a Tristana on the buy.
Yeah, he's looking. Kiri gonna have to flash away. Void Seeker
clean.
connects, and Killer Instinct from Lil V gonna be able to get forward, get that kill onto Kiri, and finally a carry on West Point does pick up a kill. 300 gold to boot.
Yeah, nicely played from Little V. Waits for the J Shockwave to hit, as well as his W, so he can get in there and kill the alley without any chance of getting CC'd. Was a little bit risky if Godtone tried to turn it around, but I think Helpix had just scattered at that point. And a little bit uncoordinated from both teams, I want to say, on that last play.
Yeah, very close.
Felt like Carey was maybe on a different page to his team. Godtone was a little late to go. Does end up trading his flash with Kongyue's. The good thing about having a buy from behind as well is that you can just pick a shutdown and claim it, essentially.
Hopefully. There's a Nidalee Hill. I mean, you can't really claim Nidalee now. Seeker's Arm Guard coming through.
Yeah, that's such an early Seekers. And it kind of just now removes a target for the buy. There are now 3 champions she can never ult on this team.
Yeah. Helpix still only down 2k gold, though. It's not all over, but...
Yeah, their scaling is very good.
Yeah, this chase damage is becoming very hard to deal with.
Yeah, 1-on-6 has just quietly been taking over this game without any help from his team, really. It's been him helping his team out, right?
Yeah.
And he's just up a level, up 2 levels on Guangguan.
Going to be able to claim himself as in the tower, or out of tower even, on the bottom side.
And he's about to be 200 CS at 17 minutes on this chase.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
When you pick Jace, this is kind of what you want.
Yeah, especially against Tristana. It's supposed to be a very difficult early game. You kind of trade even on health while losing mana, while Tristana just feels completely fine. So something had to have gone completely wrong in the mid lane for Noli, or 116 had to have done something insane.
Yeah, we saw him taking some bad trades early game. I guess 116 just capitalized on those trades really well. And look how kind of defensive this Tristana build has had to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst to go the Blade of the Ruin King. You still do relatively the same amount of damage, to be fair. Maybe a little less against the carries, but...
Maybe a little less against towers, too.
Yeah, but you're not hitting towers.
Unfortunately, yeah. Well, in the same way that you want Jace to be this ahead when you pick him, you kind of want Tristana to be hitting side lanes mid-game.
Yeah.
When you pick her. And if you can't do that, you've done something wrong.
3rd dragon of the game for West Point. Getting kind of snowballing.
Yeah, never even considered contesting the Hell Pigs. They have Vialty up, and these are the moments where you can catch the enemy team slacking a bit.
Yeah, Alvi surely isn't looking at the Malphite. Right?
Yeah, I hope not. She's on her way back now. And...
Oh, this is going to be hard to defend. Ching9 clearing out that middle wave as the bottom wave now crashing. He's going to have to try and make his way down there, and it's going to be Lil V who's able to push up that middle wave.
Yeah, Guangguan's got no wave clear for this. There's the Ezreal ulti.
Yeah, okay. True Shot Barrage going to help a little bit. Through goes Kiri. He's made his way onto 116. See if Godtone's going to pull the trigger. No. Gets slapped by a Shock Blast and recalls yet again. Yeah,
you love this if you're West Point. If you can just sit here against Sekennen desperately trying to wave clear and just throw your poke at them. This is unplayable for Helpix.
Yeah, Xenoblade coming forward, teleport as well. On the back here, it's going to be Ryu coming in, but on the front side, it's going to be 116 getting taken out. The Eclipse doing the damage. Guangguan going to be able to pick that one up for himself. Killer Instinct, though, he's going to be taken out by this Kai'Sa. Lil V having a perfectly good time. 3v3 is what remains as Ryu's going to have to flash away. Ching9's got the damage. Q after Q, Mystic Shot. Where's the Arcane Shift? Is going to find his way in. Kiri as well, looking for anything, but nothing to be found. Ching9 almost with the damage. Going forward, he just needs to find a little bit more. But he's not going to be able to. 2 for 2, helping strike back.
No vision. Cheng9 is so strong at this point in the game. That's a triple kill if he just has vision to see his opponents. Unfortunately, it'll be a team fight win. And it looked like here Cheng9 did the classic, we're a poke comp, but I just engaged for no reason. Because disengage onto carry is psychotic. There is nothing that's going to happen to this alley once you go on him. And as a result, he's not there to peel 1016. And he loses his flash and go down. Oh, wow, nice buffer from Nuli. He didn't go
he still
anywhere.
got kind of hit by it
Yeah,
anyway.
he didn't go anywhere. He didn't go anywhere, but that's a hard reaction.
Yeah, that
was
was
difficult to react to.
good reaction time, bad mouse placement, but I didn't know if you saw on the bottom side of that fight is holy hell, look at Israel damage.
Yeah.
On the bottom side, Goldtone looked for a Vault Breaker onto 116. It got flashed, and they were still able to take him down, so...
Yeah, nice.
That was a team fight win for Hellpigs, where the Cannon only altered one member of West Point, which feels kind of incredible. On the other hand, of course, though, Ryu only hit the one-man ult on the Malphite too, so... That comes and goes, I suppose. Yeah, this Jace is going to become an absolute issue.
Yeah, the problem for Hellpigs, I think, is that West Point do not have to engage like that. Apparently, Malphite is...
Malphite's just going to solo kill, perhaps? Wait a second. Guang getting close.
What?
Not close enough, though, as... Yeah, Ryu's going to be able to claim it. Ching9 being looked at, does flash away, but the Killer Instinct and the Solar Flare. And Ching9 had to do it all, but now he's just gone down. Through comes Kiri, hit butt on to Kongyue, but not much going to come from this, except the Baron should be picked up here from West Point, as they are able to just collect two across the map.
Yeah, they should have a very quick Baron here. They haven't built the best items for doing it, but Rageblade on Kai'Sa should just get you across the line.
Yeah, Ching9 way too far up in that mid lane. No vision anywhere. His team really can't get vision without committing to a fight, so...
And just getting poked.
Yeah.
That is what happened. That is why the Hellpigs were split up in the mid lane. Sure, bot lane died, but that was unrelated to the mid lane play. Someone just got chunked out. I can't remember who it was, either Carry or Godtone, and then they weren't there to protect their Ezreal. You can see it in the corner. I can't really make out
he just gets walked up and Leona just Qs him. Just hits the flash Q, and if you're getting flash Q'd by a Leona as Ezreal, there is a problem.
We're making some spacing mistakes. Without your cleanse up.
He had cleanse. He cleansed the Q and then got hit by an E and an R.
Oh. Maybe a little panic from Cheng9 then. Because with cleanse, you still probably shouldn't die to the flash Q.
Lilvi gonna have to pop that barrier on the top side. Goldtone gets hit by one of these spears. Is gonna commit that cease and desist and a reasonable amount of damage here onto the Malphite, all things considered. Nice engage by Kerry though, as West Point. They're so far ahead, but it's not gonna be good enough as Hellpigs are continuing to strike back. It's a double kill for Kongyue, but it's 3 kills for the side of Hellpigs, and they shouldn't be winning, but the goddamn they are.
Yeah, really nice ult from Cheng9 there. Just helps finish off Kongyue. And it looked like a disaster with the Malphite being ulted, but I think Malphite just didn't have ulti anyway. It might still be on cooldown. I didn't see if he ulted on the Malphite. It is up, so he must have used it on something. You can buffer the Vi ulti. Lilvi and Carry. Lilvi actually just finds Nulli and gets kind of demolished there. And then this spear onto Godtone just looked like GG. Okay. So he doesn't get the Malphite ult on until way too late. He just gets CC chained forever by the Hellpigs. That play by Carry was insane.
Yeah, Kerry, what a massive play out of him.
Yeah, put them straight back in the game.
Yeah, that was after losing Baron. There is still 2 alive on both these carries for West Point, and the Dragon, importantly, it will be the soul, infernal soul of all things for a poke comp.
Yeah.
You have to fight this if you are Hellpigs. You just blew everything to win that last one. You still don't have Ezreal ult. Buster Shot's down. Cease and desist just coming up.
Flashes up on both carries of West Point.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very hard task. Kerry trying to find his way around the back, maybe try and find some way to find a perfect headbutt pulverize. He found one last team fight. Guang as well. How's he going to find his way in? Very close to having flash up. That could be the ticket.
Kerry gets poked quite a bit here.
Yeah, solar flare, but it's not going to connect. Guang's able to get out of there. 4K
nice
left here on this Dragon. 3K now. We know Godtone can steal these, but he's not able to get this one. It's 116 who picks it up. Ryu's on the back line. Ching9, he's having to play scared, but Guang's deleting everyone. That's 2 members down for each team. Actually make it 3 down for Hellpigs. And the Killer Instinct here from Lilvi will seal the deal. It's a clean team fight for West Point as they look to take game number 1.
Yeah, there's the fight that West Point needed just to break open the game, finally close it out. Hellpigs just had to show up for that fight, as you said, against the Infernal Soul. And, I mean, this Malphite just walked into the fight while Kennen landed an insane ulti. The problem with the Kennen this game and the Vi is that they just don't have the right kind of follow-up.
Yeah.
From the Ashe, there's just Ezreal.
Yeah, and ultimately, all that Ching9 was able to do that entire time was try and do damage to Ryu, who was just sitting there. So, not really doing anything.
Yeah, same movie. Nuli was doing the same thing. Watch this nice flank from Ryu.
He just walks there.
And just
doesn't
watch,
even do anything.
yeah, watch Ryu's ulti. He has a very interesting ulti on the Malphite this fight. So here he comes. It's just a straight up honorable flip on the dragon. I don't hate that. And then this Malphite just walks up and then headshots someone with his ulti after zoning these carries. They do end up just cleaning everyone up anyway, so it doesn't matter that he's used his ulti to last hit. On the Malphite, triple kill to Movie on the Kaisa.
Yeah, I mean, Godtone having a rough team fight there for himself.
Yeah, just got stun locked in one shot. As you kind of expect once you see the Eclipse come out.
I have to wonder if Ching9 possibly should have just gone for Bloodthirst to this game. We see Israel's nowadays often just go
Yeah, against triple poke.
Yeah, it is mainly that, right? As we see Israel's go it, even if there's just one champ that can poke.
Yeah.
Ching9 being up against 3, you might just need the Bloodthirster. Cooldown reduction, of course, feels good. Yeah, Shock Blast doing so much damage. Soul Flare coming through too. He is going to have his ultimate available. Not going to need it.
Oh, Guang loses half.
Guang, he's going to have to back off quick smart. Baron's still down. The Infernal Soul is adding so much damage to this poke as Ching9's going to feel it.
He would have probably died to that Nidalee Spear.
Godtone.
Kongwei has picked up his Mage Eyes. Godtone ulted.
Godtone's dead. But there was a lot of ults. We did commit Solar Flare, Killer Instinct, and Unstoppable Force. Flash forward here from Kongwei. Very, very ambitious. Flash. Oh, and a nice ultimate. The slicing Maelstrom. Is it good enough? They are able to take out the Nidalee in Kongwei. Nuli going to be able to get out, and instantly another Void Seeker connects onto Ching9, and he just got out of his fountain to go straight back to it. One more minion wave arriving. This should do the deal. The Shock Blasts are unrelenting. Void Seeker luckily was dodged away from these two AD carries. They've got it all to do. Godtone up in 9 more seconds. Xenoblade connects. Nuli able to buffer just well enough to get himself back to safety, but with this Nexus Tower number 2 going down, the Nexus sure to follow. And it was a bit dodgy, but West Point do get game number 1 done.
Yeah, I'm surprised they were able to end when they did without the Baron against 2 carries. You saw an insane Kennen ulti in that last fight, but I think both the carries were actually in Fountain while he landed that ulti, so yeah, just maybe some lack of synergy in the comp for Hellpix. The pieces all felt really strong. The Tristana, the Ezreal, the Vi even, and the Kennen all felt amazing. Even the Ali. But together, the champs just didn't feel like they meshed. Not in the same way that West Point's comp had a very clear win condition and playstyle, and they just played to it.
Yeah, and the one time they didn't, they lost the team fight, right?
Yeah.
They're supposed to just sit there, poke